Try again. All right. So what happened? How did you meet Grandma?
How I met Grandma, I had a bunch of friends of mine who we used to go to a beach in Coney Island, which was a great resort.
Mm-hmm.
And we used to get a whole bunch of friends and guys and girls, and we used to make a circle and dance and just sing and have fun. And I was walking to join the group, and my friend was with me, and he says, "Listen, there's a girl there that likes you." I said, "Yeah, who is it?" Her name is Sidel. I'll show you who she is, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So we go into the group, and he introduced me, and I liked her, you know.
Was she pretty?
Was she pretty? It was a little chunky, a little bit,
Uh-huh.
you know.
Well,
And we sat around for a while, and then it was getting late, so we had to go back to where our lockers were, where we left our clothes. We were on 33rd Street, and where we had our clothes was on 21st Street.
mm-hmm.
So we walked along the water, the shoreline there, and as we got to 21st Street, they said, "Let's go in for a dip, you know, before we go and get dressed." So we go in for a dip, and my friend told me that she likes me, you know, so I swam over to her little breaststroke, like, you know, and I bent over and I gave her a kiss. Gave me a smack in the face. I couldn't believe it, you know. So we get out of the water and walk back. I'm with my friend, and she's with her friend. And I said, "Did you see what happened? She smacked me in the face." She likes you. She loves you. I'm telling you, she likes you. That's nothing. Don't pay attention. So sure enough, we went dancing that night, and then I dated her,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't know she was only 15 and a half. She looked like she was 18.
How old were you?
I was there. It was about 19, 20, about 20 years old.
What a scandal!
Yeah. So I took her out a few times, and you could see she liked me, and I liked her. It was really nice. And she said she had a birthday coming, so she wanted, instead of saying 18th birthday, she actually was older, you know. I mean younger. Excuse me. She was 15.
Mm-hmm.
But she made herself that because she thought if I knew she was 15, I would never go out with her.
You probably wouldn't go out with her.
Yeah, yeah. So sure enough, they tricked me. I went to her house
Mm-hmm.
with a couple of friends. We had a you know, girls and fellas, and they had a birthday cake and everything, and that's where I really started to fall in love with her.
But what about the birthday cake? What did it say on it?
It says it has sweet 18.
So it was a big lie.
It was a lie, yeah. They wanted
So everyone was in on it. They tricked you.
Her friends, my friend didn't know that, you know.
But her friends knew.
Her friends, I think, knew it, you know. But anyway, it worked out for the best. Anyway, I'm glad it did happen the way it was, and I'm glad I didn't know she was 15 and a half, you know. A real kid yet, you know.
So how long did you date her before you guys got married?
We went together for about. The war interfered. We had to go. I went to the service.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the service for 4 years,
Mm-hmm.
and we communicated, you know, by mail.
For 4 years?
And when I came in for furloughs, I used to come in for furloughs to get
Mm-hmm.
like 3 months or so,
Mm-hmm.
and we used to get together more, you know. So we used to write beautiful letters to each other. She wrote me beautiful letters, and I wrote her beautiful letters, and we were really in love.
So how did she tell you that she was a lot younger than you? How'd that come
I
out?
don't know when that was that she told me. I don't know at what point, where it was. It was somewhere along the line she told me that.
Do you remember asking her to marry you? Did you propose? No, I'm really reaching, right?
No, it's kind of, I don't know how the exact moment of what,
Mm-hmm.
but we were going together so much. We had an engagement. I got engaged. Yeah.
You got engaged? Did you get down on one knee and propose?
No. We were going together so much that, you know, more or less like it was understood. We're going to get married, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The exact words and moment, I just can't recall, which I should.
Did you buy a ring?
I bought her a ring. My mother gave me a diamond from her earrings. She had beautiful earrings,
Mm-hmm.
big stone on them, 2 stones.
Mm-hmm.
and she gave one of those stones. We made a ring out of it. And I gave it to Sidel. You know? It was a beautiful ring. Yeah.
Well, now Aunt Cindy has it, right? Is that Aunt Cindy's done?
I think so. Yeah. I think Aunt Cindy had that ring.
Good. It's an heirloom.
And what else?
So did everyone in your family like Grandma when you brought her home?
They all liked her.
Even though she lied to you about her?
No, forget about the lying. It was no big deal. It was nothing. I'm glad it just worked out the way it did. But I used to bring it to when my sister had a nice house, and she was like always making get together. The family. We'd come all over. We lived in Manhattan. She lived in Brooklyn, and somebody lived in the Bronx, whatever. So we always went to my sister because she had a house. Everybody else had an apartment.
Where was her house?
Her house was in Brooklyn on Neck Road and Ocean Avenue there.
Okay.
Nice house, And when I brought her there for the first time, she was so scared from the meeting of everybody there. And now, I held her tight by her arm, and I walked in and I introduced her all. And sure enough, my mother says to her, "Sit down over here." She made her sit down.
But didn't she not speak English, your mother?
She could speak. Yeah, she spoke English.
Okay.
Broken English, She had her sit down next to her, and she liked her very much. They held hands, talked a little bit. And she was accepted,
And did Grandma's parents like you?
The grandma, oh yeah. Our father especially, he liked me.
Yeah? What was he like?
He was a tall, good-looking man.
I heard we had a big, tall Russian in our family. I didn't know that. And he was huge.
Russian. He was very big, yeah. He must have been about 6'2".
Who knew we had a tall person in our family?
Yeah. And he liked me very much, very much. And the mother, it so happens, had a stroke, high blood pressure. She was paralyzed.
But did you meet her before or after the stroke?
I met her. She had the stroke. I mean, when we continued, no, at the beginning I didn't have. But
so you met her before she got sick?
Yeah, before she got.
And they liked you, right?
And they liked me, yeah, very much. And she was nice. She was the mother, and Sidel took care of her mother. She bathed her and everything.
I heard about that.
She had to give up school and to be with her, and take care of her and to carry her. And she got well enough to get around, dragged her foot and one her left arm, with both paralyzed. But she tried to manage. She was a fighter, and she was okay. The two of them, and they were at my wedding. She wanted to be sure that she made the wedding.
She was there?
Who'd she walk down with? Somebody helped her to go down, to walk down the aisle.
Was it her husband, maybe?
I guess so, yeah. It must have been him, her father.
So they were able to walk Grandma down the aisle then?
Yeah, they're able to walk down, yeah.
Where'd you get married?
We got married it's called Colonial Mansions. It was in Brooklyn on Bath Avenue there. It was a nice place. Real Jewish food and all that. Plenty of food.
So you had Jew food there?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, we lost people from my job. We invited them to the wedding, and there was no table for them. Somehow made a mistake. Well, our table was left out.
Oh, my goodness.
And they guys started yelling at what's going on until the manager of the place, he was able to set up a table for them, The things that happen during your wedding, You
still remember that?
Screw-ups, yeah.
So did you have a big wedding?
It was a pretty big wedding, yeah.
Yeah?
We had, I don't know, maybe 150 people.
That is pretty big.
Yeah. It was a big enough place, and it was great. It was really wonderful. The food was excellent. Everybody had a good time. And then we went for our honeymoon, we went to the Catskills, the hotels over there. We went to the...
like by Kutcher's over there?
Yeah, it was Kutcher. We didn't go to Kutcher's, we went to a different one.
The Neville?
The Neville.
Really?
You know.
I know my Catskills.
Right. It was all newlyweds were there. All newlyweds. Came 11 o'clock, everybody disappeared. They went upstairs and
they played Scrabble, right?
They played.
Yeah, they went upstairs to play Scrabble.
Yeah, it was that. We had a nice honeymoon. And then the war came, and that was bad.
The war came after you?
Wait a minute, excuse me.
Before you?
The war came before. I was away for 4 years, right?
I can't believe you were away for 4 whole years and you guys still got married.
Yeah, well, we kept up. We see each other around for. Now she came out to see me.
She did.
Before the end, it was. I was in St. Louis at the time. I was stationed there, and I had her come in. Her father took her to he was worried about her. Took her on to the railroad. She had a Pullman car, and he gave the conductor a tip to watch her. Be careful because she was a beautiful girl. She was 18, 19, whatever it was.
And she was really pretty.
And she was gorgeous. Are you kidding? She was gorgeous. And where was I here? You see this? What happens?
She came to. That's fine. And you're 90. That's what happened. So she came to visit you. That's what you're saying. She came to visit you in St. Louis.
Right. Yeah. Father gave up and said it's okay. We weren't married,
Uh-oh. Is that a little scandalous? Was it a little scandalous?
Yeah, kind of, But he knew what the war was about. Everybody, wouldn't see anybody. People died. And if they had a chance to get together with somebody, they may not see them again, So it was like a fatalist thing that you should try to see everybody before God knows whether you may get killed in the war, So she came out and we got her in a hotel. I was able to get time off, and she stayed for 3 days. And then not too long after that, I was discharged from the service,
Were you so happy to be done?
With the Army?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was glad to get out. 4 years. I wanted to be, what am I going to do? I'm
You need to live your life.
My job, I worked for my brother-in-law at the time, and he held a job for me. I came back there.
Oh, bless you. Oh, no, that was a cough. That was going to be a sneeze. All right, I'm going to restart this. Hold on.